Hello everyone, Atou here.
And Ray here.
And we're back at Akiba Hotel. So, I know that we agreed to patrol with Shizuku, but I don't remember what's that in regards to, or at least what's going to lead up to that.
Then I guess I'll look at my to-do list. Casualty reports from synthesis attacks on Akihabara, so that's why. I'm guessing what's-her-face Cheon told us about it, because we have the camera function that we always have now.
Alright, well, just go to Junk Street, I guess, and let's see if the story clicks to where, like, have we been with Shizuku on this before?
Could be. Maybe. Who knows? I don't have her with me, do I? Or am I just going there to meet her?
Yeah, like, you have her with you.
I'm meeting her there.
I'm not sensing any synthesters here, but I am getting a feel for the town. Is it always so boisterous? I think I actually kind of like it. The place where I was raised was deep in the countryside, away from everything. I'm not quite sure how to say this, but even though there are other lively towns all throughout Japan, I get the feeling there aren't many others quite like Akihabara. The fact that such a place can even exist, it's almost divine in nature, as if all this were brought together by a god. There. The group of people over by that bargain sale. They're synthesters. Come on.
You're synthester hunters! Worthless scum! How can you stand against our glorious vision?
We've been promised S-rank rare goods for defeating you, so now you die in the name of limited edition strippers and figure variants!
This is sounding kind of familiar. So
I think they're usually like that.
Right, but just...
Hey, wait a second.
What's that?
Is that a big girl in the back?
She is quite tall. Ow.
Okay, I do remember there being like fights involving like a big variant person, but still, I am a little bit unsure. It probably isn't like all that bad of a spot to be starting. Like, here's where the true Shizuku route starts, or what have you.
Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, you actually have to be careful with your overwhelming godly strength when you're fighting these characters, huh?
The real problem is that I didn't realize her clothes were already busted when that happens. And I fucked up. You're a killjoy, shut up. That's it, I reload my save file. As I continue to not do it. What the hell? Oh, I didn't realize you had headphones on. I was trying to pick up items. So I was mashing X, I was like, what?
Okay, I was wondering, how does headphones not weak enough to where you could get them? You were just pressing the wrong button ahead of time.
Yep, and now I feel a fool. Is this when Xenia shows up?
Are you alright? You're not injured, are you? It looks like we have a new problem. The organization is aware of us. They know we're hunting synthesters. I fear this fight is about to get much more unpleasant. We should return to Mogra.
Mogra sounds good, we should go there. Coin lockers, that's a mystery. Coin lockers.
So what are those about?
It's a thing in Yakuza. It might be a side quest? I don't know. There's like 50 keys hidden throughout the city for each numbered door.
Okay, so you're telling me that on a corner, for seemingly no reason...
Not a corner, it's just in the middle of town, like quite literally.
Okay, so in the middle of town, there's just this wall of coin lockers. Like, what are they for? Are those like P.O. boxes or something in Japan? Or is it...
As far as I know, it's like a safety deposit box you can rent out, because one guy is like, hey, I got a gun I could sell you. It's like, cool, here's the key, go to this coin locker to get it out of there. I was like, oh, okay, that's neat. Guess what the gun does? It's a very special gun. It explodes. It doesn't shoot bullets, it explodes.
Oh, okay, so it's a trapped gun.
Yeah. We didn't realize what it meant when it says there's a suspicious gleam to this gun. I was like, I wonder what that means. Because I thought it was because it's a weird foreign assassin gun, as it pointed out by the guy, saying, oh, it's a hard-to-get piece out there on the market.
Okay, so how many enemies did you get to kill themselves when you dropped it in front of them?
Well, that's not how the weapon system works.
But you can't just, like...
You can't just drop a weapon, they'll pick it up. Like, I mean, we could try, but the only thing we've seen so far is if an enemy drops their weapon, they pick it up, only the weapon they were holding, though.
Oh, they don't just pick up objects in the battlefield?
Nope. Even if they're already unarmed, they will not go and pick up stuff what you could pick up. I think it's so you have a chance to get it, because otherwise they're already in position from the start of the fight.
Because that seems like worth a try for something hilarious to happen.
I could see it being a thing in like a later game, like if they actually added that. I don't know if later games even have that to begin with. It'd be neat if they
So you can't just pull out a weapon and then just drop it?
Yeah, and then run forward and see what happens.
Well, so then how do you get rid of like a weapon that you don't want to use anymore? Do you just have to use it?
You have to just drop it. Like, you can drop it, it's just they won't take it, is what I'm saying. So you could just drop a weapon in a fight and then that's it, or toss it in the menu.
Oh, so you've had it before to where, like, you went into a fight with a katana and it was like, no, you just, like, drop it and you beat everyone up and at no point anyone just ever bothered to pick up that katana to use on you or something?
There's many times that Suya like throwing a weapon, I was like, no, we need that. Then we left the battle and it's gone. Because, you know, he dropped it. It's in its own loading zone. We're not allowed to touch it anymore. Like, quite literally, because that's to load the game to go into every battle. So, you know, that builds up time. Alright, now I'm going back to Mogar, because I looked for all the flyers. Because I have no idea where that last possible flyer could be of the last 12.
Well, don't worry, like, when the new flyers load in, once you hit that certain point in the game.
What's up, y'all? So, what's going on?
Looks like everybody's here.
Chief, I'd like to point out that...
Damn it! Wake the hell up!
Oh,
Well,
we're in
that did
this
the trick.
I didn't even know I fell into sleep. And
You must be exhausted.
yes.
Well,
Okay, I was
what
sleeping.
worries me, like,
Hurrah.
what are you fighting so hard?
I've had that same question. You were never one to stick your neck.
Why are you
now
fighting
you
so
dive
hard
right
for?
in
I
head-
don't know how to
You
hold
think
back,
maybe,
okay?
maybe
No, we
you
didn't
were
mean
really
like
a
that.
hero inside this
We know
whole
you're
time,
cracking skulls.
and you just had to get stronger before you...
The
I
small
see.
stuff,
Well, just remember that you may be a lot of things.
let alone is
That's right. Taking everything on all by yourself.
Even if you just need... We'll even listen to you rant if that's what you... And we'll always give you our best advice.
What? Why? I know all the right dialogue options for every dating sim there is. Anyway,
And the truth comes out.
All right already. Ain't been no reports about any of this in the mass media.
The subject has been broken.
We should find some way.
I agree.
Oh, yes! I know! How about we have somebody famous spread our warning?
hey, that's not a bad
So
idea.
I noticed you didn't skip her dialogue.
Especially if
Sorry.
she told it to people during her
That's
live
fine.
tour. That would
Can't
definitely
help
get
but I
the
like her,
message
and I
across.
thought maybe it was new for a minute there.
What do you think, Shizuku?
I'm going out for a bit.
Huh? Wait!
Something got her flustered
Oh,
in a
okay,
hurry.
so the thing where she
Is she one of
runs
those
off and then
anti-Rin
you have to
buzz-
go
Now
after
that you
her.
mention it,
Possibly
she seemed
to
kind of
sell her on the
distant when we were
goodness of
heading
Rin.
off
But
to
since
Rin's
you're not
street
doing
show,
that,
too.
BRB need to sell on Rin's awesomeness. I'm going after her, I'm a little worried.
Yeah, me too. I'll check Main Street. You head to the side.
Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something important, though. There we go. I was right. Need to talk to Sistar and do a thing. No subject from unknown. If you play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Cease your investigation. This is no advice. This is a demand. Yaha.
Oh, don't forget to check your Twitter.
After the important
I'm
thing
waiting
has
for you.
happened.
Mission.
Delivery
Oh,
boy.
the cake thing. You remember this thing, right?
No, and I probably don't want to. The cake Grandvania is selling a cake that's getting really popular lately. Try some buy it for me. Do you want to eat it there? I thought I told you before I don't want to go
Good luck.
outside. Sorry, make sure it's not messed up in the packaging on the way home. Is this where I have to not get into a fight somehow magically?
Yeah, where you have to not get hit by like these cake people who are also after it that will jump you. Like the first two areas are fairly easy. It's just the last one literally puts you in a corner to where you have to run by them. So save before you actually like grab a cake because it can be like rather annoying. But hey, when you have the superpower of save states, things might be a little less annoying.
Sorry, I thought you might have a flyer.
Oh, also, like, I've been noticing that a lot. A certain increase in that as being a superpower.
Wait a minute. I just realized I can't do that. Wait, I could probably do that here. I just need to find somebody else to fight. David, come at me. Yeah, come on. This guy isn't fighting. Hang on, let me see if I can get his attention. No, no, no. There we go. I need at least like two more people or something. I was like, I could get this. Damn it.
Kind of funny to actually see a crowd just like that would normally be fighting and cheering or whatever, just run.
There we go. Okay, this should be enough for what I need. Unless I did it too early. I probably did it too early. I probably did. Yeah, I did it too early. Shit. Well, there goes that.
So, what were you after?
I realized that, wait, I think that lady had the underwear I'm missing for whatever reason that it's gone from my inventory. I was going to get it back, but I didn't get enough people. Or at least I did get enough people, just didn't strip it right.
Ah,
I was going to go for the super strip, and I was like, hey, I can do that. And I was like,
well,
fuck!
save here.
It's hard to get multiple battles.
Well, one thing that's pretty handy, though, is that if you saw that person here once, they will appear again.
Of course.
So that's handy whenever, like, you're hunting for certain clothes or walks or things like that.
Don't save here?
Okay, so let's see.
I saved at the bottom last time.
So in that case, create a new save at the bottom. Yeah, go to the very bottom, save there, and you'll just save there throughout this episode. And, you know, we'll have one final save, and that'll be the kickoff point for the next episode.
Okay.
Yeah. I must say, though, I am glad that we've never had a situation where we've had to, like, rely on a previous save because something just went horribly wrong in a recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I don't remember where Grand Vania is, I'm sorry. Do I have to go to a store?
Nope. Yeah, it was, like, right behind you.
Shit.
But I figured you were just looking for that girl again.
No. I was doing it while trying to find where I needed to go, but I didn't know where I needed to go.
Right. Well, there's, like, a little red exclamation point over it and stuff like that. Like, it'll clearly, like, mark you where it is. Or someone will just be standing out there. Actually, I think someone will just be standing out there. Nope. Huh, that's weird. But, to your right. Like, there. Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Welcome.
You have the cakes that are beautiful.
Yep, so just grab your
Thank you very
cake,
much.
then put your weapon away and run for it because of this one jerk. Hey,
you!
try to wreck your day with that cake.
Hey, you! Just starts yelling.
Ah, look at that little gaggle of people there getting in your way. Yeah, but anyways. Shoot, what was I saying? I forgot.
I don't know, but why am I not allowed to quick travel here?
Yes.
Who said that?
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Oh
good
no, I
luck.
thought I remember not being able to quick travel to do this quest.
Sister.
No, I'm
Good
not
luck.
alive. I'm dead!
Alright, well, now all you need to do is just go to Made Dreaming.
Okay. I know where that is.
Mhm.
I keep walking in there accidentally. I'm like, oops, wrong building.
Oh, right, now I remember I was talking about save states. How, like, I've gotten a bit better about spacing out episodes and things like that, to where in case something go wrong, we can just load up a save and, like, pick up from there with stuff. Now, the reason that hit so hard is back when we were doing, like, our South Park playthrough for the Stick of Truth. Remember when we recorded, like, 9 episodes, like, you know, back to back, and they were just all messed up.
You like how I hit the girl that was getting hit on? It's like, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong person. Where did she go? I thought she was gonna fight me. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll pick a fight with you.
Okay.
Damn.
Just runs. Oh, speaking of South Park, I'm actually glad that game's finally coming out, like, next week.
Oh, next week? When did that happen? Jeez.
Like, it was just announced, like, you know, finally for October. Wait, it's not October.
It could be October. It's next month.
I mean, like, this month is...
September.
Right, okay. Yeah, this month for September. That, like, next week is when the game will finally be out. And I'll finally, like, you know, get my copy. It's funny because, like, I reserved it on Amazon. And, when I look at my order, it's like, you know, you pre-ordered this game 1 year ago this month. It's like, wow. Worth it. Because, like, I know South Park completely redid its combat system. I'm a little bit saddened because I love the old combat system with how it worked. But, you know, hey, I get more party members added to my group. And, I can make raisin girls be my superhero weakness.
I got them. They're slightly different because they're not leggings, they're stockings, pantyhose, whatever.
Ah.
So they go all the way down to the feet. I was just gonna switch to them, and I was like, where the hell did they go? Because I thought I had them. Alright, I lost my objective point. Sorry, I got distracted when I found I needed to find people to kill.
Yeah. Oh, so have you heard about how the South Park game has you build up your superhero profile of like who and what you are?
I have seen things.
Like, you choose your superpower,
Welcome.
like your sex and
Thank
your
you very much.
gender, which also allows you to retcon stuff that happened in the first game. And your cake bag has been jostled.
So how bad is it? I failed the objective permanently now?
I don't think so, but like, don't let it happen again.
Okay, well it's gonna be easy.
Like, it may not be too bad. I'm actually not too sure, because just when it came to like the little sister, I was like, she deserves perfection.
You'll bring me some cake, I rightfully assume. Made the cake. You clumsy bro fish dork. What's the meaning of this? I thought I told you to be careful with it. Hurry up and buy another piece of cake. Okay, that's what I figured. Presentation is half the battle. And so is learning, some say. Especially G.I. Joe.
You can just go back and buy another one?
Yeah, better than that side quest that I failed where I didn't know how I completed it the right way the first time in general.
Huh.
Whereas it's like, don't lose to them. I'm like, how? I don't even know how I won.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
You won't get away!
Drop the cake. You failed to comply. Okay, I thought he was gonna like say something different.
Yo!
Okay, now that doesn't make too much sense. The reason they're attacking you is because you're like buying the last piece.
So I just clearly bought another piece.
Yeah, but you just clearly bought another piece. So, WTF?
Well, at least I'm safe now. It's just me, but I swear the crows are staring me down right now, and there's a certain hunger in their eyes that I don't trust one bit. Well, that's new. What's happening? Guess there's no point hanging around here. Okay. I wonder if there's like a big old funny extra there. Like, hey, if you hang around, come back here too many times, you die. The crows just attack you.
Take all your clothes off.
No. Yes, that's true. You're able to bring me some cake. Yes.
Okay.
Good luck.
But yeah, like, I just find it interesting how you can say that, no, you're a girl, you've been a girl this entire time, or something like that. And like, Mr. Mackey, who's like your guidance counselor, will call up your parents. It's like, your daughter just informed me that she's a girl. And they confirmed, yeah, of course our daughter's always been a girl. And Mr. Mackey said, but in the stick of truth, you... Well, okay.
I thought you were a different kid this time.
No, you're the same new kid that moved in.
That is weird.
Yeah, and they allow you to just totally retcon your gender like that.
That's funny.
Thank you very
I
much.
just find it funny, like, it was retconned so hard that Mackie had to bring up the stick of truth. Ah, good, you're able to make it. But, yeah, and like, as you're choosing, like, your superhero stuff, you can choose what's your weakness and stuff like that, because, like, every hero has to have a kryptonite of some sort. And, like, they have options of, like, vampires, old people, and, like, other ridiculous stuff like that. But the one that appealed to me the most was, like, the girls from Raisins. You remember Raisins, right?
Yes, I saw the video clip that was about going there and learning about the kryptonite of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one that pointed at the joke with them. I don't know if you remember.
Wasn't it you who, like, pointed out to me, like, the entire joke that's meant to be Raisins that I never got in the first place?
Yes.
Okay. Well, feel free to point that out for everyone.
It's Hooters, but opposite. I think I did it. I think I did all the quests. Now I just, like, gotta find Shizuku. But why is your name in red? You can leave now. Okay.
No, probably because it needs loaded her to be normal. But, yeah, I never totally... I mean, I knew it was a Hooters parody. It's just that I never got that, like, because they're all young girls, like, they would just call them all Raisins.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Slang.
like,
oh, yeah.
That's just hilarious to me.
I wonder if this is new, because I forget.
I, needed some fresh air. It was stuffy in there, so I decided to go on patrol. It has nothing to do with Rin. I don't hate her.
This sounds familiar.
Truly, I don't. Look out.
Okay, this is familiar. Because this is the first fight I did. Hiya!
Huh.
I'm invincible compared to you.
You'd probably be able to end this battle much quicker considering how strong you are.
Oh yeah, new thing. To say.
Ready, set.
Okay. Just ready, set. Bing! You like it. How do you like it?
So much, he returned it.
Come on. Oh, we're done.
1, 2.
But yeah, it really goes by fast.
He's getting ready to swing, but then she was here. Casual Rin. Oh, that's why I'm missing the stockings. I gave them to her.
Ah.
So that's funny. That will allow have 2 pairs. That's good. That's funny. The most unlikely place. The party member I don't have yet. What was all that about?
I'm sorry.
And I made the joke in the first playthrough. I'm like, that didn't explain anything. You motherfucker! Punch! I can't do that. If I can do a flying kick while I'm with equipped weapons yet. Can I go back here and do dirty dealings with a dirty dealer?
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not chat up this guy?
Cool. I've never gone all the way back here. Well, now that there's nothing. Nice to see you, oh nomadic one. Who are you? I am the messenger of the creator of all worlds, Lord STRP. What?
Lord Strip.
Oh, the almighty Lord Strip has spoken. He will soon bring great calamity to this town. Most of the Lord Strip has spoken. He will not spare the people of this town. He's dispatched the person with the highest faith, which is me. Young one, devote your faith to Lord Strip. When you do, Lord Strip will offer you divine protection from the great calamity. What should I do? All hail. Sorry, I don't need Lord S and M. How dare you blaspheme me. I didn't know how to say that right. Your clothes, I must take them. I don't know what this does. Let's go ahead and take a look. How wonderful. You have made the most important decision in your young life. Now, in order to be truly loved and saved by Lord Strip, please bestow upon him an offering of 50,000 yen. No. No. This is the only way we can spread Lord Strip's teachings throughout this wretched and cleansed world. If you think hold on, let me try this again. I'm not reading this at all clearly. If you should think of this offering as exchange for Lord Strip's divine protection, the amount is so very little by comparison. Now praise Lord Strip, worship Lord Strip. Your shining future is right in front of your eyes. Nope, see ya. Oh, how foolish. Lord Strip, please forgive this tainted, worthless, impudent mortal. Yogo and I, the great Lord Strip, has forgiven everything. Thank Lord Strip for his mercy, and if you are awakened to the true path, come back into his arms. Cool.
Ask him to show you his power.
Okay.
Because why didn't you choose that option?
Because I didn't think it was going to mean anything. In fact, I thought purely the opposite, that he was a punky-ass bitch. No, I disbelieve. Oh, how regrettable. You still cannot accept the truth, can you? Young one, I will always be here ready to guide you. Real path arms awaken. Yes, I believe. Something, money.
Wait, what'd you choose?
I said, so, do I have to donate something either way? And then he repeats all of this stuff.
Okay.
Show me your powers! Oh, so you choose to test Lord Strip's divine powers. If that is arrogant and, well, kind of the similar, ignorant speaking, then this is how fate has guided you. Once you know of Lord Strip's greatness, you will change your ways. Now witness the powers of Lord Strip. Oh, shit! He's actually floating. Pulling like a Chris Angel thing. Do you not see? Hold on. The miracle is, I become afloat. Of course, this is not Lord Strip's true power. This is just a supernatural phenomenon. So, do you now understand the divine powers of Lord Strip? It's just a trick.
This place.
It's just a trick. They use strings, you see. Look, it's a light show going on. That's what's happening. Look, Mr. Satan, know all the tricks that happen here. No, you cannot accept the truth in just what you saw with your own eyes just now. Lord Strip, please save this sloshed, pathetic young child. Oh, this child, they are so young. Young one, I will always be here ready to guide you. When you have awakened to the true path, come back here into his arms. Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, this actually reminds me of the situation with Chihaya.
Uh-huh.
And how I really hated her in the beginning.
You have to be specific. Chihaya who? I'm not sure from where.
I'm pretty sure her name is Chihaya from Persona 5. The fortune teller who sold you a...
Thank you. I was trying to remember, like, Chihaya Mifune. I'm too used to the game. It just had to go by last name for so many people that I actually forgot that hers was not one of them.
Yeah, like, at first, like, I wasn't even mad that, like, she sold me, like, this rock that broke. I was just mad that, like, every time I, like, didn't call her out on her obvious bullshit, that she was all like, you will be punished and sent to the flames of hell for, like, you know, challenging the great light or whatever. Like, when she started getting preachy like that towards me, I was like not liking her. But, you know, social links, like get to know a person, stuff like that. You can actually first person while in there?
Just a little bit. There's a certain limit. Like, let's see. There we go. Just this right here where I'm standing is apparently the only way I can first person.
Okay. So then, as far as, like, random in-game events, because there's stuff like that in here, like, that was one of them. You could join that cult and, like, what?
Sorry, I thought that window frame shouldn't be empty, right? It should not be, but I'm in just the right area that I can look up through the building where I shouldn't look up through the building. That's a funny oversight I didn't expect to find. Either way, I'm sorry. Random events. Like this one.
That dude with Lord Strip with, like, all of his stuff. Like, I never given him money, but from what I hear, if you give him money, you will get bad items. I don't know what kind of bad items, but, hey.
Sounds like completion shit I'll have to do eventually.
Let's see. You did that, and you've already, like, did the bat scenes with Nana. And,
oh, God, I completely forgot about that thing. God, that took 6 hours.
No, I didn't.
Yes, it did! I'm going to paraphrase Angry Joe. It took 6 hours! 6 fucking hours! I'm gonna beat up this maid.
Okay, well, here's another thing that you could do with Lord Strip, or with anything that, like, involves, like, getting you arrested. And that, you know how you have money?
Yeah.
If you go into the negative, at some point debt collectors will come looking for you, and it will result in a fight unless you're able to pay them off.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to go here yet.
So, like, that's a funny thing, because, you know, cops fine you, and then, like, debt collector, Lord Strip will, like, extort money and stuff like that.
So that Ammo guy from the organization...
And you've already seen how, like, a freedom fighter will just join in on a fight if they just happen to be on the street and get into a fight in.
I don't think I've seen that. I've just seen them out and about one time.
We really
you haven't gone into a fight while they were nearby and saw how, like, they would join in?
You know?
Well, wait, okay, maybe one of the actual party members. I haven't tried it when, like, one of the dudes are around.
Oh, yeah, like, the dudes will totally do it, too. Like,
I don't doubt it. I just only know for the ones that you can actually be in your party. I don't know. I like getting hurt. People dote on me.
And you've also done the thing with, like, the couple that was making out by the train station, yeah?
No.
Like,
wait, yes. Train station. Sorry, I got confused with the other train station that we haven't done that quest yet, because it's like maids and stuff or something.
Right.
Those are frightening
That's the last
words
side quest.
so
That's the last
many
one we
levels.
haven't done. I just realized that for the trophy thing.
It is rather impressive, though, that you were able to return safely from an encounter.
The police showed up.
What do we do now? We can't let the synthesis...
Well, heroes always go up against
the bad guys and blah blah blah.
And of course, there's the pachinko dude who, like, tries to, like, beat you up for money.
Yeah, but I don't want to give him money. May I say something? Always.
You're already stronger than a normal, but I don't think you've yet realized.
Okay, true potential. This is where we do the drugs thing, right? And then I, like, die even faster. Oh, hey, here we
go.
This
was where you choose which of the 3 to go with to surpass your limits.
Ah, yes, and the first time I chose her because drugs, and then I ended up with Toko at the end.
And then, like, you're not doing Toko's route, so time to see what Shizuku's all about.
What do you think? Which training method seems best to you? Beating up stuff by physical, regular training strength?
All right.
I think that's a mistake, but whatever. Just remember, basic training could do you good. Grow you some muscles. And some guts, too.
Great, now forget what she brought up before compared to Shizuku, because I figured Shizuku would also be training in some kind of way. But maybe it was more patrols.
Well, they're both training. Is just that Shizuku is like doing a particular fight, while Toko was all like just like work out really hard
okay,
to surpass your limits.
Anywho.
My. I had my hopes up there for a moment, too. Well, if you should ever change your mind, say the word, won't you?
Well, I don't remember this part coming up when we were doing the Rin run, like, at all. Like, I remember this part not coming up for some reason.
It's possible it didn't come up because that's when the split happened. I doubt it though, but like I think it came up.
Like, I know I chose only Rin options once I started being able to, but I swear this part didn't come up, and I actually forgot about this part. So, yeah, weird. Anywho.
Let's go to the battle arena. I have an idea.
An idea, huh? I wonder what that could be. Guess I'll find out when I get there.
Knock 'em dead, kid.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. The fighting. It's kind of funny you could accurately call that new DBZ game that. Dragon Ball Z, the fighting. Wait a minute, it's something important.
Oh.
Is this from her? No. This is from Prominence Laboratory. Boo. It's the Truth Universe. Celebrity things. Augur's Dawn. That's familiar. Too familiar, in fact, so I know it's a lie.
Okay. Wait, go back to that. Okay, like the new like really threw me off. I couldn't see the checker mark next to it. But what was the one on Pitter? The celebrity sighting?
Celebrity sightings. I just saw the female president of that pharmaceutical company in Akibas. She was an Augur's Dawn.
Oh, okay. We're talking about her.
Because they saw her walking through public to here. And then nobody saw her walk in here despite there's 50,000 people outside. Where am I going? Alright, Battle Arena. But I should check first, shouldn't I? For the flyer? Oh.
Yeah, you should check for the flyers, and like I'll finish up my thought. What was my thought?
Good point.
Alright, I was like going over random in-game like events. Well, not random, but just in-game events that aren't connected to the.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, right. South Park was like I'm excited for South Park. I'm looking forward to seeing what like my weakness is. I'm just kind of so does that mean every time I go into Raisins, like I'll just really rack up a bill or something like that? But let's see.
While you remember South Park, I have a quick thing while I'm collecting flyers real quick. So, you know how there was those, whoops, wrong way, Metroid Amiibo 2-pack that they were doing for Samus Returns?
Uh-huh.
Well, they just were impossible to pre-order, and I've actually managed to find a GameStop that still had them, because that's the only stores that still had them. So now I am the owner of a very nice-looking Metroid Prime-like Samus and a squishy Metroid Amiibo.
Oh.
Because they wanted to make them squishy.
Okay, that's cool. I had no idea you were interested in those amiibos.
Well, yeah, I love Metroid, and I like Metroids themselves because they were weird-looking aliens. And Samus is cool.
Would you love a Metroid hat like the Mii's have?
Sure, but I want it to be clear, just like the Mii's, unless it's not. Because I forget.
How would you feel if it was made out of the same substance like the Metroid amiibo?
I don't know. That'd be kind of a hard hat to wear. No pun intended.
But I thought the Metroids were squishy.
Well, no, I'm saying like the top of them is squishy on the amiibo.
Yeah.
Like just the top. The rest of it would be hard, though. You know what? Whatever. I know what you're saying now. Either way, I was lucky, and now I can unlock all the things in the game that shouldn't be locked behind amiibo, but it's not like I cared about those anyway.
Oh, lucky you. But, you know, me, I'm fine, because, like, I'm just gonna find their, like, IDs online and create some, like, amiibo tags.
I like the figures a lot, so that's my weakness.
I like printing out artwork and creating my own amiibo cards.
I'd like to see those someday when you actually have one, since you haven't seen one yet. You're touting up a big deal about them, all this shit. Which reminds me, if you had those tags for all the Splatoon characters, do you think I could get some of those someday? Because I realized I was getting all the gear, and that's
when you say get some of them, do you mean like you make your own
no,
tags,
like, borrow,
or just
like bring over my Switch and borrow the tag from you real quick?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, now I've checked all the flyers and there's nothing. Item time. That took a little longer than I thought it was going to. Damn.
Let's see.
But yeah. Like,
oh, okay. So like, but first I want to go over to make sure like what events you may or have not or gotten.
Yeah.
So then, you know about the arguing couple. There's like, you know, no this cosplay, no that cosplay. Still need to do that. But have you helped out a tourist by like pointing them around areas, and like they gave you like a really expensive item as thanks for helping them?
I don't think so.
Okay, so that's something we'll keep an eye out for.
Was it like a random Radiant quest, basically?
Yeah, I'm gonna say so.
It's just out there and you can't find it.
And let's see, Mogra has 2 games. Like one was the Strip Prism game, but another one was a runner game involving Rin.
What?
Like, have you done that one?
I didn't even know about that one. I thought you would have brought that one up if we're gonna do all the mini games.
Huh. Okay, so like that's something to look forward to in the future.
Hell, I actually forgot about the Strip Prism game.
Yeah, even though there was an entire episode dedicated
I know,
to
was it just like a shooter or something?
Kind of. Tower defense, I think. But and you've already dealt with the Artlians so far, so... Okay, we got some stuff for in the future. But anyways, this is a thing. So, butler's outfit. A uniform worn by butlers. Shirt, vest, necktie, and gloves. But you mustn't forget the most important accessory of them all. Utter loyalty to your master.
Of course. What kind of butler would I be? What kind of butler? Emerald blouse? Goes good with the culottes, but they're not shown.
A green short-sleeved blouse. Naming it after a precious gem is basically just for effect.
Yeah, pretty much. Rin's fans shirts.
Rin's fans t-shirt. A red t-shirt with a picture of Rin on it. Great for Akiba or Rin concerts. But if you intend to wear this anywhere else, I don't know you.
What's wrong with having a picture of a person you like? It's just an anime character. Wait, that becomes even weirder if this is real life. I'll write this thing.
I'm just thinking about all the Dragon Ball Z, Goku, and Pokemon t-shirts I saw up at school. Huh. And the occasional Powerpuff t-shirt. Black waist apron. A black apron that certain employees of certain shops are required to wear as part of their uniform. The idea is, since black hides dirt, employees can be a little sloppier with this.
Neat. I think that's technically untrue. If you get like bright brown dirt on there, it's very noticeable.
Are the mysterious white dust.
That too.
Beige culottes. Beige culottes. Not quite a skirt, not quite pants, and they were originally designed for horseback riding. True story.
I don't believe it. Then why do we have horse riding pants?
Red chiffon skirt. A red skirt made from lightweight fabric.
I keep expecting it to say, like, a red skirt made from chiffon. It's like, well, that is quite a chiffon skirt, isn't it?
I think chiffon is just a style, not exactly a material.
I know, that's what I was saying. I don't know why I think that. It's weird that I have almost all the damn shoes somehow. It's like, when did that happen?
Gothic Lolita underwear. A Gothic Lolita-styled pair of underwear.
You know, I feel like this would be... never mind. I don't even know.
Man, does that make Shizuku look skinny.
Yeah.
I mean, the Gothic underwear, not this underwear.
Yeah, I know. Just look at it. It's slimming. Slimming?
Is that it?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
what
like,
stripes...
Here it looks normal. It's just that, like, when I look at the other one, I was like, why does she look so slim in that version?
It's the contrasting colors that's slimming. Horizontal stripes and whatnot.
Okay. Simple underwear with white knee socks. Simple white underwear with white knee socks. Goes well with Gothic Lolita style clothes.
Which is funny given the underwear specifically for songstress.
Songstress underwear with knee socks. Underwear worn by those who've elected to cosplay one of Akiba's most popular virtual divas. Uses yellow as its base color.
Alright, that was 3 unders already. Unders! That's what I'm calling them now. Haha! That wasn't funny. I don't know why I laughed. Please forgive me. Komen no sorry. That one's my new favorite. Thank you, Matt of Best Friends and guy who told him to say that. Oh, at Grader's Cafe Akihabara, Seista Kujo. Well, isn't that a cute? It's a glasses of something mascot.
It's a Megane.
Sure, it's one of those. Oh, it looks like it's a computer art studio thing. Or a set to buy?
Is that our Qued?
What? Where?
Like, on the computer.
No, that's the mascot. You just not colored in.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, the eyes are way too thickly outlined, because that's usually glasses.
Oh, well, you know how I am without my glasses.
Well, I guess that doesn't help, does it? I at least apparently have acute enough vision when there's not shit in my eyes stinging me. It's why I pride my eyesight so much. I know I like being able to see things. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Akiba Janso. Tempane. I don't know why it's spelled like that.
Hmm.
Well, it's not the biggest, bluest eyes I've ever seen. I've seen worse.
She reminds me of Moe-tan. Have you seen that? Where someone drew a very generic, stereotypical, yeah, here's your Moe girls that you, like, otaku love. Try to make this beautiful. And then we did. Drawing her, like, with appropriate anime-style, like, proportions and shapes and all that kind of stuff, thereby creating true Moe-tan.
I was trying to think, why does this character look familiar to me, and I think I realized who it is. I just don't know her name. More so, I don't even know what her Japanese name might be, because it's one of those things, because it was a kid's show, anime, put on, like, Nickelodeon, I think it was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember... No, wait, Cartoon Network. Do you remember Bakugan?
I'm
like,
recognizing
the
the
fucking
name,
spheres or some shit, and it was like a card game, I think. But it's like monsters and dimension shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was called Bakugan?
Yeah, she reminds me of the blue-haired girl from that show. Because she looks same hairstyle, basically, and looks very familiar to that. Don't know the character's name. Try Amusement Tower. Well, it's right in the name, isn't it? Just go try it. She is an elf, and she is a green. I feel like I've seen that very specific maid outfit somewhere on some other character.
Huh.
It looks too tight.
Could you look at the shoes again?
Sure, they got a little bell on the ankle. Well, that's just an anklet.
Oh, okay, that's what I was saying. It's just an anklet with a very big bell on it for some reason, while like all the other accessories are smaller. Do you really need that many bells?
Well, she is a cat maid, so it's a theme.
4, 5, 6. It's like 7 bells total, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't think it's really bells, because if you look at the cat ear on the top right of her head, which actually would be your left, that looks a little too flat to be a bell. So it might just be weird cat eye theme all over, and then there's just a bell here. Or it's a weird button. That's also a possibility.
A bell button?
No, just a button.
It's just like, with that slit and the fact that it's yellow, it reminds me of a bell.
I know, but without the circles and the ends of the slits, it doesn't look like a Japanese usual cat bell to me. Which that one down there kind of does. Either way, I think that was the last flyer. Not really for real, but,
Like the last
hey, look,
flyer,
what am I doing in this game?
like the last flyer until...
We read more.
Okay, so, like, how many do you have? Is it really just... Wait.
What?
That's not all the flyers. You're still missing, like, one, right?
I'm missing, like, one. Also, hey. Hey. I still like that. It's Hiroshi Entertainment, y'all. Oh. If I go through this whole list, I'll spot, like, one question mark. I think that was it, actually. No, that was Abuscus City. Did I actually get them all? What the hell?
No. If you had gotten them all, then you would have gotten...
I'm not seeing a question mark. I'm probably missing it because I'm zooming through.
Like... I'm pretty sure you get a trophy from collecting all of them, but I may be wrong.
I'm thinking no, because we got a trophy for collecting 100 flyers.
Right. But, maybe you just need to read all of them in order for it to proc?
That's probably it. I haven't read all of them.
Oh, well. Well, we're certainly not going to find that out in the next episode.
See you next time, everybody.